Hi guys. So I'm gonna try and keep this short because I know my videos, I feel like they can like drag on. They're like usually 10 minutes long. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. This is my custom Serenity wigs topper, which you guys, I'm obsessed. I know I say that about like every single hairpiece that I get, but this one was custom, so this one was done specifically for me based on what I had asked for, and honestly it makes a big difference. It does. I had sent her a picture with I'll see if I can insert the picture, otherwise I'll maybe post a picture, but it was dark roots with like a very light blonde, which is pretty much exactly what I got. I did get a few questions on pricing and how long it takes and stuff like that. So I had actually placed this order a while ago, and with the holidays and everything like that, it did take a little bit longer than normal, and she was very surprised about that, and she did give me like a little bit of a discount because it ended up taking much longer than expected, which honestly I was cool with. I had gotten another piece in the interim, so I wasn't like really in a rush. I also have, two other pieces on top of that new one that I got, so I didn't like need hair. My suggestion, if you are looking for a custom piece and it maybe is your first piece, get one of her stock pieces or another vendor stock pieces, and then if you have the funds, order a custom in the meantime, because the good thing about ordering a custom piece is that you can split the payments. So up front, I made the first half of the payment. I believe she quoted me $825 for a custom, and that was based on the length, the custom color. I'm assuming she probably had to order, a new hair piece from the vendor directly, or however she does it. So, there's a lot of things that go into ordering a custom piece. So I don't know if all of her pieces are that expensive if you just order a stock piece, but it was due to the cut, the color, the cap size, all that stuff, it was $825. Like I said, she did give me a little bit of a discount, so I didn't end up paying that much at the end, but that's probably around the price range that you can expect if you order like a complicated custom. I mean, this is 22 inches long. It started out as a Della, so the Della is a very like light blonde, so they added the root and they did the color, which is so beautiful, you guys. I love the color. This is like the color of my bio hair that, when I used to dye it all the time. And this is probably a little bit nicer because my hair naturally picks up like a gold, yellow, red now. It's gone very like red kind of tint. So this is like a more ashy blonde with some like highlights and lowlights. It's just gorgeous. So it's an 8x8 cap. You'll see here in the thing, it says 22 inch 8x8 Della, because that's, what it started as. And it's a silk top with like wefts in the back. So I'm just gonna try it on, I'll show you guys. I did rough up the part. That's a question that I get a lot, and like I did try and do another live video, so I do have a video on my page talking about, I think it was with my Lusta, how I do the part. So I'm not gonna go into that super much right now, but basically you can see I kind of just move the part around and I play with it, so don't be afraid to mess around with your hair a little bit. So when I got this out of the box, it was curled, but since my bio hair has just gotten so long, when it came with the curl, it was too short compared to my bio hair, so I just wet it. I didn't straighten it, I just wet it and blew it dry, and this is how it looks like wet and blown dry. It's gorgeous, you guys. It's really, really nice. The roots are a little bit darker than my bio hair, but I think it works. And I've also mentioned a bunch of times, I'm not super picky about the color not matching with my bio hair perfectly. People have all sorts of colored hair these days, like the fact that this color might not match that exactly, like, maybe it's low lights, I don't know. So I'm not super picky about that kind of stuff, but that's another thing that's a beauty about getting a custom piece, is that you can take a picture of your bio hair and send that to them and be like, you know, I'd suggest maybe taking a picture of your hair like in outdoor lighting, indoor lighting, give them kind of like different images to go off of so they can find a color that matches your natural hair perfectly. But I just sent her a picture based on what I wanted. I didn't send her my natural hair. I wanted something a little bit lighter, and I wanted a darker root. So this is what she came up with, and I'm so pleased. So the time, it does take a while. Usually I think it's like 8 to 12 weeks is what they say. Mine did take a little bit longer, but I think 8 to 12 weeks is probably what you can expect. So you do have to be patient. You pay half up front, and then half when the product comes in. She sent me pictures first, and then she said, this is the final product. If you're happy with it, you know, you have to make the final payment. So I did. And then I received my hair within like 4 days of that. So she shipped it like priority mail, I think, and it came in right away. So I do want to mention that Serenity does customs. You know, I think that, I don't know if all of the vendors are taking custom orders right now. I know some really just prefer to do stock pieces and then you can have them customized yourself. You know, I may add some face framing in here, maybe a little bit of a fringe, I don't know, but as far as the color, I wouldn't change a thing. I'm really, really happy with the color. So I'm gonna end this video because I'm already at almost 7 minutes. I feel like I can just talk forever about hair. So if you guys have any other questions that I didn't go into, let me know. It's beautiful. The quality of the hair is amazing. It's very silky. It smells like colored hair and like fresh salons. So I'm really happy with it. And yeah, so let me know if you guys have any questions.